Hey and welcome to this tutorial on how to use ChatGPT for beginners. If you haven't used ChatGPT ever before and you are afraid to get left behind in this rapidly evolving space of AI, this video is for you. I will walk you through every step of the way from creating your account to logging in to using ChatGPT for the first time, and I'll give you a few examples that you can use for yourself. And if you have done any of that already, just skip ahead by using the timestamps down below. Alright, let's get started. Okay, first you go to chat.openai.com and then you'll get to this login page. I'll also leave a link to that in the description. Now you can log in or sign up, and of course we want to sign up now. If you click on it, you get to this page where you can create your account. Now you can sign up with a Google or with a Microsoft account, but let's type in a new email address and make a new account. If you click continue, you will get here where you can set your password. Now let's do that real quick. Alright, and once your password is set, you click continue as well, and you'll get to this next page. And here he'll tell you that you need to verify your email that you just signed up with. So let's go to the email right now. Alright, here we are. Now you of course just click on verify email address. And when you've done that, you will be automatically forwarded to this page. And here you just set your name when you log in for the first time. And after you've done that, one last step is to make a two-step verification with your phone number. So you just type in your phone number, then you'll get sent a code that you can verify with. You just click on send code, of course. And then you enter the code, and then after that you'll finally be in ChatGPT and ready to ask your first question. Alright, and here we are. Now here on top you see a few things that you can read through. Here there are examples like got any creative ideas for a 10-year-old birthday and things like that. Then you have way more important capabilities. Remembers what users said earlier in the conversation, allows user to provide follow-up corrections, and train to decline inappropriate requests. And then you have limitations, and that's very important. May occasionally generate incorrect information, may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content, be aware of that, and limited knowledge of world and events after 2021. And aside from that, you have the small menu here over at the side where you can also choose dark mode, which I will do right now because I like it much more. Alright, and down here you can now simply type in whatever you want. And here at the side you then just click send when you are finished with your instructions. So let's go ahead and make our first prompt. Let's just start with please give me a few ideas on how a beginner can start to use ChatGPT in everyday life and see what it gives us. And you can see ChatGPT immediately writing out the answer to our question, coming up with a few points like personal journaling and decision making. You can pause it and read it if you want to. Down there you also see the stop generating button. If you click that, GPT stops and you can ask a different question. Good, it's finished, and let's say it's not exactly what we want. Then we can just type in down here, please edit the answer into shorter bullet points and see what it gives us. Alright, ChatGPT takes a bit longer to generate that, and sometimes the server is completely full and then it takes very long and you don't get even in. But you see it generates shorter, more precise bullet points of the same answers it just gave us above. Another thing you can do is just down here click regenerate response, and it will rewrite the response and give you another answer. Now it will be the same here because it's the same bullet points, just a little bit rewritten, but just so you know it exists. And then up there you can click on this arrow and toggle between the answers that you got. Another thing you can do is ask ChatGPT about books. Now remember, it's just up to 2021. So for example, I'm thinking about buying the book 7 Habits for Highly Effective People. Please give me a brief summary of the book and tell me whom the book is for. And let's see what it generates. Now that I see this, I might say, that sounds interesting. What are these habits about? So let's just ask ChatGPT. Please briefly summarize every habit. And we can of course also ask to please summarize the whole book. Another fun thing you can do is ask ChatGPT to help you come up with recipe ideas. And you can give just whatever you have at home and see what ChatGPT gives you. Now let's just put a couple of random stuff in here and see what ChatGPT gives us. So we have olives, potatoes, flour, milk, pickles, carrots and yogurt. So let's see what comes out. Olive and potato salad, okay. Pickle and olive pizza, okay. You can see ChatGPT is starting to use some ingredients that we didn't give, like water, yeast. Well, you can assume you have water there, but maybe not yeast. So let's refine that a bit. So let's get clearer and say only use the mentioned ingredients, spices, and nothing else. And there we go. Well, I think that's a very good way to use it for beginners for the nights when you are in front of your fridge and you have no idea what to eat. Then maybe just ask ChatGPT next time. And the last thing that I want to mention here is fun things that you can do. Just tell ChatGPT to be a story-based video game in whatever setting you want. And tell him to give you different options to choose from, A, B, C, D. And then see what ChatGPT comes up with. Now, some of the stories are pretty boring, but sometimes I had some very interesting interactions. So yeah, go play with it, make your first prompt, and just have fun with it. Alright, I hope this video was helpful for you. Any more questions, let me know down in the comments below. I am by no means an expert on AI or technology or anything. But I am very interested, I am having fun with it, and I started this channel for everybody who feels like they are going to get left behind, like the space is evolving so rapidly, to give you easy access, slowly get used to all of this, and make your first steps in the world of AI, evolving technology, and whatever comes along in the next year. So if this is you, you might want to consider subscribing. Aside from that, thank you for watching this video, and you might also find this video here helpful. See you over there.